In a world where power corrupts, where even the White Tower teeters on the edge of pride and paralysis, there lived one woman who refused to bend. She was neither the dragon nor a forsaken, but she commanded the room, changed the course of prophecy, and reshaped the soul of the dragon reborn. This is the untold story of Cadsuane Melaidhrin, the steel beneath the silk of the White Tower. Welcome back to Somewhat Flawed, where we unravel the deepest threads of fantasy. Today, we dive into the most feared woman in the Wheel of Time. Cadsuane's origins, the ageless enigma. She was born in the city of Far Madding during the 700s of the New Era. Yes, she was alive centuries before Rand al'Thor was even born. By the time of the last battle, she was likely over 300 years old and known to be the oldest living Aes Sedai. In Far Madding, a city where the One Power is suppressed, she was raised in a world of discipline, silence, and politics. This shaped her into the woman who would one day silence kings and intimidate Amirlins. She joined the White Tower at the age of 15 and was quickly recognized as a once-in-a-generation channeler, strong in the power, stronger in will. She was raised to the shawl and chose the green Ajah, the battle Ajah, but rarely fought with swords. Her war was always one of strategy, influence, and iron discipline. Let's talk about her power. For 1,000 years, no Aes Sedai matched her strength in the One Power until Elaine Trakand, Egwene Alver, and Nynaeve came onto the scene. Her affinity for air and water made her an expert in weaves of control and shielding. But what truly set her apart were the ornaments of power, not just decoration, but terang real. Cadsuane's known terang real are golden hair ornaments, detect male channeling and emotional states. Cadsuane's angreal, while not a very powerful one, boosted her already formidable power, allowing her to reach the top male level of strength which Rand possessed. Other hidden tools, several unclassified terang real with mysterious functions, likely stolen, found, or earned over centuries. She wore these like armor. Each hair clip was a weapon, a shield, a message that she was always prepared, always in control. Cadsuane's name appears in royal histories as far back as Arthur Hawkwing's descendants. She is known to have rejected position of sitter twice and head of the Green Ajah once. She also turned down the position of Amirlin's seat. She believed the tower had lost its way. Too many politics, not enough purpose. So she chose the shadows. She worked behind the scenes, training sisters, advising rulers, shaping events without glory. To nobles, she was a legend. To Aes Sedai, a myth. To the Black Ajah, a nightmare. Cadsuane was one of the few who could sense corruption and fearlessly rooted it out, often using intimidation over brute strength. Though she wore the shawl of the Green Ajah, she captured and gentled men more than any Aes Sedai. She even surpassed the Red Sisters in tracking down and capturing male channelers. Much of her success likely came from a rare 8-pointed star terangreal she carried, which would react whenever a man capable of channeling was nearby. Interestingly, the men she brought to the White Tower often lived significantly longer after being gentled than those caught by other Aes Sedai, a curious detail few ever noticed. Among her most notable captures were Logain Ablar, Mazrim Time, and Emerin Pendaloan. No part of her legend is more important than her relationship with the Dragon Reborn. When she first met Rand, he was already drowning in pressure, paranoia, and pain. And unlike everyone else, she didn't kneel. She challenged him. She humiliated him in public. She refused to obey. Why? Because Cadsuane believed that unless Rand could retain compassion, not just survive but feel, then the last battle would be lost, even in victory. She taught him the laughter and tears philosophy, the importance of balance. Through brutal honesty and emotional chess, she slowly chipped away at the armor he built around his heart. Major Cadsuane moments with Rand helped reunite him with Tam al'Thor, rekindling his humanity. shielded and protected him from Aes Sedai schemes, became a maternal figure, harsh but necessary, when Rand had no one else he could trust. She didn't love Rand. She didn't even like him. But she understood what he had to become, and refused to let him become anything less. As the world marched toward Tarmon Gaidon, Cadsuane didn't chase power. She organized it. She stabilized alliances, punished Aes Sedai, who endangered the world, and unified fractured loyalties. After Rand's death, when the world looked to rebuild, the White Tower finally realized what it always needed. Cadsuane was raised to Amelin's seat, not to rule, but to guide the future. In a world of arrogance and prophecy, she stood for reason. In a tower of whispers, she was thunder. She was the last teacher of the dragon reborn, the silent guardian of the tower, the reminder that power without wisdom is destruction, the flame that would not go out even when surrounded by shadows. This was the wider life picture of one of the most respected and important characters of Wheel of Time. So, who should we cover next? Let us know in the comments below.